Hello, all my ghouls and guys out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host with the most, Care with K. And today, we have a question for our polyamorous peeps. We are going to ask what energy your person is bringing. These cards are out of line. Always. This is the first deck I ever got, and it's like the child that's like, you forgot about me. I haven't. Anyway, we're asking the question, what energy is your new partner bringing to your polyamorous dynamic? This is for people who have not introduced their new relationship to the relationships that they already have. And they're worried or anxious about how they might interact with each other. So we're just really looking into how your new partner is feeling about the situation. And we got three groups. We have pile 1 with the Tarot del Toro. Pile 2 is the Mystical Manga Tarot. And pile 3 is the Luminous Spirit Tarot. Take as long as you need, think about it, contemplate it, and then we'll get into it. Hello, homies who picked group number 1, the Tarot del Toro. We will do these last. We're going to set them over here. We are going to kind of focus on the oracles. And these are not the typical oracle. They are Dragon Age oracle. Let's see, they match my mat. We're going to grab these as the main energy for pile 1, please. What kind of energy is their new partner bringing? I guess it would be more apt to say what energy are they feeling around the idea of meeting your already established partner? That is a lot to say. What energy is pile 1's person's bringing to their polyamorous dynamic? Hey, we got Varric! And I really forgot what these cards are called. If you know, put it in the comments. It's like strip poker for Thetis. But good energy. That's good energy. The person looks, not into it, but also like confident that they won't have to do anything they don't want to do. Like, their ego's a little bit up. And that's not like a bad thing, it's just like... Alright, we got Hydra with Struggle. I like how my camera tries to focus. I don't know. If you guys know how to deal with that, tell me. I'm doing my best. Maybe they're having a hard time grasping at everything they need to transition into being a multiple, like, being okay with that sort of dynamic. Maybe they still haven't unpacked their jealousy, or they're just used to solo poly and you kind of want a, like, a kitchen table situation. And we have Wolpertinger. Diversity in reverse. Maybe, yeah, like I was saying, maybe they're used to not, like, everything going a certain way, a very specific way. They're not really being challenged a lot. And this is a challenge for them. And I don't think they're shying away from it as much as they're kind of like unused to it, so it just feels like uncharted. territory to them. Alright, we have mystery in reverse. Love this pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. It kind of feels fun. Like like not knowing, like they know the stories, but they're not, you know, it's not really real until you do it. So like you can imagine someone, but until you've actually met them, then like have you actually met them? You know? And we have Cherry Dragon with Grace. They're probably not going to handle things really well, is what. They're going to need a little bit of leeway because they're just not used to it. They're not used to sitting on the same couch with someone who's fucking their girlfriend, I guess. Or boyfriend, or dayfriend, playfriend. What energy is one's person bringing to this situation? About meeting the already established partner. Alright, we have Mouse. There seems to be like a sweet spot somewhere, like right here. Does it depend on like how much of the screen I cover up? Is that maybe? And we got Fox. I don't know. I don't know. This person isn't really sure how to feel. Like, they're not used to it. They're excited, but they're also scared. They don't want to mess it up. Because, like, this is, like, giving, like... They're both the same sign, but they're different aspects of, like, he could be, like, sneaky and... I don't want to say lying, but, like, obfuscating. Lying by omission. And then there's Mouse that they could be, like, subdued. Like, you got subdued in reverse with Salal. Like a mouse. You could be docile, or they can be gathering information and waiting to plot your downfall. Like, you know, like, it depends on how... We also got Ritual with Elder. It's in reverse because the ritual's broken. So, like, maybe this is a new person to polyamory, or like I was saying, they're used to solo poly. And so, like, their habit is being broken by you wanting this, like, everyone knowing each other and hanging out situation. And they're like, I don't know if I'm down with that, but I might try. For Z. For you. For you. Alright, so we have Decorabia. And it says, teaches the virtues of herbs and stones, makes birds appear and behave as though tame. It's in reverse. And we also have Moloch, which is the devil card. Makes one worse off than ever before, tricks mortals into being bound, accepts child sacrifice? Homie. And so, like, they want to be supportive, and they really do want to try, but it's a struggle. They're like, I'm definitely gonna mess this up. Like, I'll do my best, but this is not something that's going to be easy for us. And with this Varric energy being like the main energy, like him playing I wanted to say it's something Grace. I just can't. I'm disappointed in myself for not knowing what what it's called. But with that and the fox, it's like they're really just ears. They're just listening. They're on the ground. All right. They're kind of just absorbing information to see if this person, like, if they could even get along with this person. Weary, I guess, is the word. Suspicious. Vigilant. Alright, we'll do the tarot now. Pile one's person. What energy are they bringing to this connection? What energy are they bringing to meeting pile one's current partner? Alright, we got the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. The Five of Wands. The Magician in reverse. The Devil, again. And the Three of Cups. The Devil's Hellboy, so I'm legally obligated to stand, but also... The Magician is Del Toro. Oh my god. Daddy. I love him. I love him. He's like my storytelling hero. Tell me why this knight looks like literally Hitler. Okay, anyway. So they're going in the Three of Cups energy, like, in a group setting. They're like, I'll meet them as long as you're there. I don't want to be there. I do not want you to leave me alone with this person. And this devil, like, it's come out, like, twice. So that leads me to believe that this person is, like, very aware that even though they're willing to, like, meet your partner, they're not, like, they are not good at sharing. They're not mentally there yet. They're not ready to live in the house with you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're, like, inviting them to come live, they're like, nah, I gotta get through what I gotta get through first. They're very aware that they're not there yet. The magician in reverse is like, he can make anything happen. He is the creator, basically. And they're willing, they can see how it could go right. But with the Five of Wands, they can also see that it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a fight, like a struggle. They're going to have to do something. They're going to need to work on themselves. Like, they see it. They're not going in, like, fighting, but they're ready to fight, if that makes sense. They're ready for shit to hit the fan, basically. And with the Knight of Blades, yeah, they're ready for shit to hit the fan, but they're willing to talk about it. They're willing to try to understand how this could work out for you guys. But, like, again, with the Eight of Swords, it's more about them. It's more about their inner, they haven't worked on themselves enough, and they're kind of stuck in a, like, their own prison. They've already decided that they're not ready, and so if they meet anytime soon, they're really just gonna get off on the wrong foot. And I don't mean that they're actually gonna get into a fight. It's just gonna be really awkward, maybe, or something's gonna go wrong, and they're not gonna, like, jive as well as they would if you guys take maybe a little bit more time to work on the relationship between just the two of you, so that you can work through kind of this, like, devil energy that they've got going on. They're really stuck in it, and they could probably use some help before kind of forcing them on your other partner. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there. May the hunters never find you. Hello to all my ghouls and guys who picked the Mystical Manga Tarot. We will be doing these guys last. I'll give them a quick shuffle. We're going to focus mainly on the oracles at today. At this time, today, I guess that is the same. I'm gonna pull one of these first. They match my mat. Because I'm a simp and I like Dragon Age. Oh, woo-hoo! We got souls. I don't know why my camera's having a hard time today. This one makes me think he's looking at a leaf, like, to eat it. He doesn't eat leaves, but that's just, like, the way that it kind of looks. Alright, for group 2. What energy is their new partner bringing to the current poly dynamic? How is the new partner feeling about meeting the already established partner? Alright, well, we got these. We got Dullahan with inevitability. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Knowing that you're poly, they probably will have to meet your partner one day. We got Leviathan with envy. Speaks for itself. And Hydra with struggle in reverse. So, this person is new to poly, probably. They're still dealing with envy. And if they're not new to poly, they just haven't unpacked it yet. Like, it's probably something they really need to work on. That's probably the forefront of the struggle that you guys are going through. I think struggles in reverse because you're really helping them out. And like they know, like they knew going in, they're like, this is a polyamorous situation. Like they knew. They knew going in, so that's why they're not like too concerned about the struggle. Like it's still a struggle, but they're not like upset that it exists because they knew it was going to happen. But Solus is also kind of like a petty person. If you've ever played Dragon Age, he will only date you if you're a female elf character. So he's like the most exclusive one. And he kind of wants to destroy the world to bring back the reign of like the elves. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing. A little bit petty. But let me grab some other cards before I go on. And I know that they know that they're aware of their jealousy. I don't know if they're communicating it to you, but they're aware of it. It's hard not to be aware of jealousy. It's very painful. Right, so we have subdue. And I think that's for this guy. They really want to get themselves under control when it comes to like meeting your partner and being around you and your other partners. Attract with Violet, sorry. I think that they might be into the idea of even getting to know your partner, like, beyond you being a meta, you know, like a triad situation or like a quad dynamic, whatever, you know, like, they know they're jealous of them, but at the same time, they would like for all of you to That's my symbol for togetherness, I guess. They want to be liked by them at the very least. Like, even if they don't want to romantically be connected with them, they want them to like them. We got the black egg. They're very scared. They're very scared that they won't be liked. They're scared that the fact that they might not like them will make you, like, will sway your opinion of them and make you not like them. They're a very anxious individual. We got the owl. Which leads me to believe a person is kind of introverted and only comes out, like, a few times from their rooms or their community or whatever. They're very quiet. Pile 2, please. I'm sorry if you hear that. Fucking can't shut my window, and the guys always have to do yard work every day, all day. Sorry about that. I just waited until they were gone. But we have aim with 5 of Cups, which reveals secrets and increases one's intellect. Spreads destruction by fire. 5 of Cups is kind of a sad, kind of a worried thing. You're really worried about the cups that spilled and not the cups you have. So they're really, really worried that your person is not going to like them. Right. And we have Nabirius with the 7 of Pentacles. Teaches art, science, and rhetoric. Restores lost honors and dignities. Takes honor and dignity from others. I think they're afraid, they're scared, but they're hoping that by meeting them, they can kind of like leave a good impression or plant a seed about like how good they are, because they're kind of like with the outer introverted, so they're not going to like reveal themselves to your partner. They're just kind of gonna be around them for a minute. So they're kind of hoping they could like in conversation drop like a sentence or two that's like, yeah, I kind of like these interesting things. Maybe we could like interesting things together. That sort of situation. Nabirius is like a crow. He drops little things. Let's see, and one of these. We have Corn Dragon. Friends. Yeah. I'm really getting the sense they do want to be liked by your partner. They do want to be friends at the very least. Like they're scared, but they're not like they're not apprehensive in a way that's like negative. They're really just they know that they've got shit they're dealing with, and they're like nervous that if they don't like them, then you won't like them anymore. Zucchini Dragon with Diversify. Maybe your partners are different. Maybe they're very different from each other. Maybe that's a concern for your new partner. All right. It's tarot. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's so obnoxious. It like for like a hot second it'll focus. You have the Eight of Pentacles. There we go. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Eight of Cups. We got the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So, they're not very good at communicating. Probably because they're awkward introvertedness. They might have some mental things going on. But they're willing to work at it. Eight of Pentacles is like a hardworking, diligent card. Like, they're willing to put in the work. But they're afraid, even when they put in the work, that your partner isn't going to like them, like I was saying. They're not going to achieve the triad situation. They're going to be the odd man out, I guess, is the feeling. And then you're going to leave them. It's about leaving a situation that doesn't serve you, but like they're hoping you don't. But they seem like a person who's like, I understand if I don't fit. Like, I'll just go. It's all right. But you should reassure them that that's not healthy and that's not the way to deal with that sort of situation. They really need communication. They're just not good at it. They do want to be friends with your person, with your current partner, and they're just a little bit scared. They got a little bit of anxiety going on. That's really it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there, and may the hunters never find you. Hello to everyone who chose Group 3 and the Luminous Spirit Tarot. We will be doing these last, so I will be setting them over here. We're going to focus mainly on Oracle cards, and the astute among you might notice that it matches. Matches. Because I'm a simp, and don't you forget it. Iron Bull is my husband. Anywho, for pile 3. What is their new partner feeling when it comes to meeting their already established partner? We've got Cassandra with her badass seeker self. Blood is pouring. They might be pretty confident in themselves. They might not even be worried about it, because they already know what they're about. I think they already believe in your relationship, so they are not even worried. Alright, we have Cadeo with duality. Whew, okay. We have Olgi Korkyoi, Olgoi Korkyoi with virulence. I did look up what that word means, but now I do not know. Let's ask my handy. What is virulence? We're all learning a word today. Yeah. You see. The severity or harmfulness of a disease or poison. So, your person's pretty confident in themselves. They know that that's just part of being a polyamorous individual, is that there's a partner and you're probably gonna have to meet them. But at the same time, they're like, you know, what if I didn't? What if I didn't have to do that? Because like they're feeling pretty strongly about you. Um, but they still got this sort of like doubt here. Let me grab some. What's this doubt about? How is pile three's person feeling when it comes to meeting their already established partner or partners? Exatira. Exatira. We got Nourish with the plantain. This guy's sticking. And we got Invigorate in reverse. The Juniper. So, like, the duality, like, they're feeling good, but they're also like, this is just something I have to accept. But they're confident in themselves. They're not worried, per se. Unless it's about, like, for this, it's really giving me, the Olgoy is, like, self-doubt. Like, they're confident, but they're also self-doubting. Like, the duality. They're confident, but they're also self-doubting. Realign with Cantaloupe Dragon. Maybe it's something they don't even know about themselves. This is why it's reversed. Like, they're, like, broken into two pieces right now about it, but, like, they have the power to change that. Mystery. They're not really sure what to expect out of the person, and maybe that's causing a little bit of the fission. They're not against, like, nothing here is saying they're against meeting your partner. This is more about how they're feeling in their self. Like, they're happy that your partner's there for you, but they're a little bit scared. They're a little bit scared because they want to be there for you too, and they're hoping that they're there for you, but are they there for you enough? You know, like, I think meeting your partner will help them. Get back in touch with themselves and see that, like, there's nothing to really worry about. I think they're really in their head about your partner. Because, you know, they have such a defined sense of self that what if it clashes with your already established partner? And, like, with virulence, like, it's very concentrated. Like, it's very established. It's very already existing. They can't really change too much. Like, they're willing to compromise, it looks like. And, you know, I'm not really here to diagnose people, but they could have some sort of instability, like, mentally. Like a bipolar BPD type situation. That also could be the case. Alright, we have the bear. Woo! Dropping these. All of these. All the time. I don't know why. Are they slippery? Am I an imbecile? And we have the Nightingale. I've actually never seen this card before. Not just in my readings, but like any readings I watch on YouTube. That's pretty interesting. Like these again are very opposite things that this person is. Like they're like, am I a strong bear? Am I a sweet little bird? I'm both of these things. But what am I right now? Like, what do I have to be for this person? Like, when I meet this person, they're not really sure what to expect. Like, again, with the mystery, like, they don't know what is going on, so that's just causing them some anxiety. I don't see it as anything that's, like, deterring them. Again, they're just, like, they don't know what to expect. So, like, they're not coming at it from a place of malice. They're coming at it out of a place of, like, what do I do here? How do I get prepared if I don't know what to prepare for? What? We got the Five of Wands with agares. Teaches languages, causes earthquakes, overthrows politicians or clergymen, returns those who have run away. Shit, I'm there with you. Let's overthrow the politicians and the clergymen. But, Five of Wands is kind of being at battle with thine own self. It's a pretty aggressive card. I don't mean that they're now coming at them aggressively. That's not, it's more like just fighting the anxiety of not really knowing what's going on or how to deal with said situation. That. Right, and we got Phoenix with the Queen of Cups. Teaches all sciences, performs wonderful poetry, follows all requests with excellence. So again, something that's very nice. Something that is very negative. So Queen of Cups is very open to the idea of meeting your partner. Wanting everything to go smoothly. Again, not really knowing what that means. Right, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Wow. We got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I was kind of getting the feeling they kind of want it to be over with. They kind of want to just do it. Because, like, because they're feeling good about it, but they're also anxious and they're ready for it to stop. They're ready to just meet them and get it over with. Just to put their own anxiety to rest, not because of anything that you're doing. These cards are just slightly too big for my hands, and they're very slippery. Ace of Wands. They're ready to have a party. And I don't mean, like, literally, but just, like, the Nine of Pentacles is that, like, things are going to work out all right. They're pretty confident in that. Again, anxiety has flipped it over. Page of Wands in reverse. And they just wanted to go, like, they just want to go quickly, do it, get it over with. Ace of Wands, their curiosity is sparked and they're ignited and they kind of want to, like, know what's up. But the Page of Wands is in reverse. And they're like, okay, but what's taking so long? Like, why am I... We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Passion is a worry. Probably a little bit, not envious per se, but like of how you guys being together will affect them being together with you. They're going to compare themselves, I guess, is how it's like, how it's going, because they're the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands is your current partner. And that's going to cause some friction, some Five of Wands energy. And they're not really happy about that. So, yeah, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And may the hunters never find you.